Hello and welcome back to the fish locker out on the boat. Whoa. Now just James and I are just on our way out to go and check. What we're going to go and check?
The crab pots.
The crab pots. It's been really bad weather, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So much wind and so much rain, so we haven't been able to get to the pots for a while. This is the first decent day that we've had. So we're going to go and check our crab pots.
Yeah!
And what are we hoping to find?
Lobsters, crabs, baby spinosaurs and baby plesiosaurs.
Right, lobsters, crabs, baby spinosaurs and baby plesiosaurs. Now for anyone who isn't familiar with those are baby dinosaurs. Are we going to go and find some?
Yeah!
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Right, ready to go fast?
Yeah!
Yeah, hold on tight. Can't find one of the other fleets of pots. It's either had the floats pulled off or it's been dragged somewhere. We'll go and have a look for it. We'll have a look at this one first. We're going to get, James?
Spinosaurus and baby plesiosaur.
A Spinosaurus and a baby plesiosaur. Right.
Baby spinosaurus.
Only a baby one, okay. Do we not want to catch a big one?
No.
Okay. Whoa. Well, two lobsters and a big crab in that. Not a bad start. You see them, James? There's some good lobsters in there. Big ones, aren't there? Yeah. Sugar kelp. What have we got in this one? Seaweed and a crab.
Seaweed and a crab.
Yep, seaweed and a crab.
I wanted the baby plesiosaur.
Well, we'll keep an eye out because we might get one in one of the other pots. Do you want to come and help me do some pulling? No. No? Okay. You just stay where you are then. Oh. Yeah, look. There's a spider crab in that one.
Is it a female? Is it a female?
I think it might be a female actually.
Does it have any eggs?
No, it doesn't have any eggs.
Is it a male?
No, it's a female.
But there's no eggs.
It doesn't need to have eggs all the time to be a female. Females only have eggs some of the time. We have another good lobster in this one, James.
Yeah.
Yeah, look. You see it?
And a little crab.
Yeah. A lobster and a crab.
A little crab.
What have we got in here? Just lots of seaweed and little crabs. Sometimes what can happen, like I was saying, we have had a lot of bad weather. Sometimes what can happen is in all the bad weather, the crab pots get full of weed. And what happens is you just get stacks of this inside the pot and it holds the entrances open. So crabs and lobsters can climb in and climb out, or it just blocks the entrances completely, so nothing can get in. Just little little edible crabs. There's a few in there, isn't there? Just little ones though. That was a quicker way of doing it. These pots are completely empty of bait. Right. Absolutely stripped. Let's have a look at these lobsters. I think this one's going to be too small. What do you think? Yeah. Yeah, that's a small crab. Yeah. When you finish your biscuit, do you want to come and throw this one back? Actually, where's my tape measure? I'll have a measure on it. Oh yeah, he got a damaged cruncher claw, hasn't he? Right, when that's finished rocking and rolling, another little edible crab. This lobster, I'm 99% sure it's too small. Looks a little bit too small. And look, as Jim says, he's lost the end of his cruncher. It is a male. Yeah. Do you want to come and let him go?
Where am I swallowing my tongue?
Go on then. Come on then. Right. You've got the glove on the wrong way around. You don't need a strong right hand. You've got a strong right hand anyway. Right. Hold him so tight. You're going to show the camera? Look.
What?
Show everyone up there. Look what you've got. Whoa.
Lobster!
Lobster. I'm going to let him go. Oh, look at him swimming. Oh, he was fast, wasn't he?
He was sinking!
Yeah. Yeah, so one undersized lobster, two undersized crabs.
Ow!
In that pot there, I know there's definitely two sized lobsters. What's going on with this big guy here?
Spider!
Spider, yeah. Oh yeah, it is, you're right, it's a female. Not really spiky though, isn't she? It's like a spiky coconut. Do you want me to let her go? There you go. This is probably minimum landing size for a spider crab, but we don't like taking females because generally the majority of the meat that you get from a spider crab is in the claws. And look how small her claws are. They're tiny, aren't they? A male of that size would have claws about that big. Right, let's have a look in this one.
Big crab and a baby.
Yeah, big crab and a baby crab.
Do you think that big crab is going to be a female?
I'm not sure, James. What do you think?
Maybe it's going to be a male.
What? He's a big one, isn't he? Not big enough though. Got some nice claws on him, but he's still not big enough. You want to chuck him back or do you want me to chuck him back? Okay. And another little tiny one with one claw. Right, let's have a look in this one. Two lobsters and a crab in this one. First lobster out. Oh, he's big enough. In my local area, there are a few bylaws protecting lobsters. One of them is minimum landing size, and that's the size from the back of the eye to the back of the carapace. Another one is that you cannot land a lobster if it's carrying eggs, a buried hen lobster. And another bylaw is protecting V-notched lobsters. This, you can see there, someone has V-notched this. It has a V cut into either that tail flap or that tail flap. So this one is a V-notched lobster. There is a difference, you can tell the difference between what's been a V-notch and what's just damage. This one here has been damaged by another lobster or a crab. That one there is a definite straight cut. James, can you pass me my V-notching clippers, please? I'm actually going to I'll stick a second V in this guy. Yeah, that's them.
Rusty.
They are a little bit rusty, but thank you. Now, it's a pair of clippers that cut a little V. I'm just going to make this V a little bit more defined. Now, lobster didn't even flinch. There you see. And I'll stick one in there as well. What it is the bylaw says that you cannot land a V-notched lobster. These V's will grow eventually, but it will take 4, 5, 6 years. That means that there will be a breeding stock on the ground for 4 or 5 more years, protected. There we are. Do you want to let him go, or do you want me to let him go? Okay. Let me take a photo of him first, so that if we catch him again, we will know, because we'll know of his markings. He's a lovely colour, like purpley blue, isn't he? See the V's? This crab,
Is big enough?
this one is big enough.
Please.
But we're not after crabs today, we're after lobsters!
Yes.
So, shall we let him go, or shall we take him with us? You want to take him with you? Okay, you want crab to eat tonight?
Yeah.
Fair enough. So yes, this guy is big enough, we will be taking him with us. Let's just stick him in that bucket there, so we can't cause any trouble. And let's have a look at this. Now that is a proper lobster. Look at the size of that one. Right, definitely above minimum landing size. This one here has got to be 110, 120.
$1,000,000.
109, so just shy of 110. No eggs, no V-notches, perfect. Got a nice hard shell as well. Right, well that's done well. Got a nice lobster out of that. Let's get these pots rebaited and shot back. Right, I've managed to find our fishing gear, and as you can see, someone in a boat has steamed over it and cut off one of the boys. Probably dragged it, because we are around about 80 yards away from where I put them down. Luckily there's still one of the boys on there, which is another reason why it's good to put 2 boys on. But yeah, one of the boys has been ripped off. Hopefully the fishing gear, the pots aren't in too bad a shape on the bottom, because sometimes if you can be towed like that, they all just jumble up. We'll see how it is. It's fouled around some rocks. Now it might just be that the rope has come between 2 rocks, so I got wrapped around one, but it could be a sign that all the pots are in a big heap and I'm having to lift all 4 pots at the same time instead of one at a time. Slightly better. I hope it's just that the rope was stuck. Got all the pots. Bloody sweet. Right. Crabs and a rat. How many crabs is there in there? Go and have a look at them. You don't want to, you just want to stay over there and eat your biscuits. You're eating them all? There's none left for me. You cheeky monkey. Quite a clean crab in there as well. Oh yeah. 2 more crabs.
Are they green?
These homemade pots of mine seem to be doing well for the crabs.
The other ones are doing well for the crabs.
Oh, we have a little lobster. Ah, right. We have an undersized lobster. There, look, see? Flip your seat up.
What's that thing?
It's a little shell. Right. Right, tell me what you know about lobsters.
Yes, they hold their eggs underneath.
They hold their eggs underneath, don't they? He's very pink. You want to let him go? What do you know about the claws?
Yes, it has a sponsor claw and a twisting claw.
Right, which one's the cruncher and which one's the cutter?
That one's the tutter and that one's the sponsor.
Touch the cruncher. Which one's that? This one. And how do you know it's the cruncher? Because it's bigger.
Yeah.
Right. You want to hold on to it? There you go.
See?
Oh, yeah.
You swim down the boat.
Did swim under the boat. Good job. I'm going to go up there, are you? Okay. This is what James was looking at. It's a whelk. Just get bunches of kelp in these pots. That'll be why they haven't been fishing very well. Oh yeah, look. There's a hairy little crab. What have we got in this one? 2 crabs. And a little tiny bit of kelp. Right. Got quite a clean female edible. You want to hold her? It's too big for you to hold. Okay, shall I let go then? Bye bye. This one does not want to let go, does it? Ah, look, an angry little boy, an angry little male.
Throw him back!
Throw him back!
Yes!
There we go. Crab with kelp.
Please not sweet.
What type of crab do you think this is? Do you think it's a male or do you think it's a female?
Please a male.
You think it's a male? How do you think it's a male?
Because it doesn't have any eggs.
They don't need to have eggs to be a male or a female. But the females will have the eggs. This one is a female, but it doesn't have any eggs. She's really clean. See how there's no worms on her and the underside's still quite pale. She's not shed her shell too long ago. You want to throw back or do you want me to throw back? Oh, you keep an eye out and make sure there's no boats going to crash into us. Are you keeping an eye out? You're my good lookout. What about that one there, look? Yeah, oh, we've got lots in this one, haven't we? I don't know if you can see in there. These pots are quite heavy. Lots of crabs in this one. Right, big female. I think this one's going to be a yes. This one's a male.
Is he the male?
No, he's only got one claw. This is the difference between a male and a female. Right, look at the size of the bodies. The female's body is actually bigger than the male's. And yet look at the size of the claw difference. The male's claws, even though the crab's smaller, the claws are bigger. And the pad underneath. Females have a big pad, males have a little pad. Do you think it's husband and wife? Do you think this is Mr. and Mrs.?
Yeah.
Also, if you can see on a cross section, the females' backs have more of a hump. Now, do you want to let them go or do you want me to let them go?
Let them go.
Let them go, right. Right, you count how many we've had in this pot then, okay? Right, what's this one? 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Seven. Oh, there's a big one right at the back. Okay, can I get this one out? Yeah. Oh, he's right at the back of there, isn't he? What's this, look? That's a skull of a fish that I had in there as bait. Crazy, aren't they? Picked it absolutely clean. Not a scrap on it. Right, come on out, Mr. Crab. It's time to go.
Time to go, Mr. Crab. Whoa, 8 is angry.
Number 8 is angry, isn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't want to let go.
No, he doesn't want to let go. Tell you what we'll do, we'll get rid of this fish first. Also in this pot, he's a flappy one, isn't he? Also in this pot, a little wrasse.
So that can be 7. 7.
Right, is he going to let go now?
What down, Mr. Crab? What? No! What is down, Mr. Crab?
Look, it's stuck right in the top corner, look. And once they clamped onto a piece of the rubber, just can't get it off. Well, Mr. Crab, you can stay there then. Yeah. If he doesn't want to come out, I'll leave him there. I'll get him out next time. Okay, so what do we have there? We just had crabs there, didn't we? Yeah, so we've just got one big lobster. I'm glad to find these pots again, because it's not only would it be a bit of a blow to lose 4 pots, including 2 homemade. That's not only is that my time that I can't get back from making them, but the money cost and buying these ones, and on top of that, if they were stuck on the seabed somewhere, it's called ghost fishing. These traps would continue to trap crabs and lobsters, and then they would never get out because I wouldn't know where they were because they'd been stuck on the seabed. It's called ghost fishing. So yeah, I'm very glad to have got these back. We will put some more bait in these and then we'll get them put back, right, James?
Yeah.
Right, oh, it's a bit rocky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we found our pots, didn't we?
Yeah.
No plesiosaurs and no spinosauruses, unfortunately. But we did get, tell you what we're going to do, this crab. Can we throw this one back?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to keep this one. James wanted us to keep it to cook it, but I've convinced him that we're going to let it go in. instead. You're going to let go? Right. Oh, hold on tight. Come on, hold it properly with 2 hands like I showed you. 1 hand on one side and 1 hand on the other. Got it tight?
Yep.
Come on then. Good job.
He's not swimming.
He's not swimming, no. What he'll do is he'll fall down to the bottom, and then when he gets to the bottom, then he'll crawl away to see his friends. Do you want to get this lobster out of here?
Why?
Show everyone on the camera.
It's way too heavy.
Way too heavy, okay, I'll get it. Right, jump down. Stand on the seat. There you go. It's alright, I've got you. That is a cracking lobster. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Could have come past real close and caused a load of wash now. Right. Might be alright, we'll be quick. That there is a cracking lobster. Oh, look at the size of it! Big claws. What we're going to turn this one into? We're going to go home and get your mum to cook it for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to help her?
Yes.
Right. What do we say then?
Bye from the fish locker.
Bye from the fish locker. Oh no, he's nipping the bucket. Just for fun, here's a little look at the lighthouse in the background.